Man, it's a sad situation, man. First and foremost, I want to say R.I.P. Dolph. Condolences to his family, the mother of his kids, all his fans. I'm a fan, you know what I'm saying? But in this video, I call her his wife because that's what they was on the way to. They both said it, you know what I mean? She breaks down the effects of his death and what it caused her PTSD, and how she is not in a space where she even wants to date anyone or anything like that, and she's not over him yet.
Hey y'all. Hey. Hey y'all. How are y'all? Hey, late girl. I decided to come on real quick. Hey, Aaron. Hey, y'all. Hey. So I decided to come on real quick. I just had an interview. And I was just like, I'm going to just get on. Because the questions made me really, really, really reflect and just be reminded of my why. And I ain't crying today either, because it definitely feel like that. But y'all, I just had to be reminded of my why and just going down memory lane on, being asked questions like, why did you start this? And when I think about it and just talking about it and going back to when I started posting about Black men deserve to grow old, I'm going to tell y'all something. Don't underestimate what your purpose is. Don't underestimate what assignment God has charged you with. Because when I started it, and I just posted it in my story, so when we get off, y'all can take a look. But when I did that, I literally was so one-track mind. I'm doing this to help some people. I want to help some families. This is so bold. I see these women going through it. I want to help them. And that was the only thing. It was I'm going to do it for 3 months. I want to sell 3,000 products so I can be able to give them money, be able to, whatever, give them some counseling, because you be needing therapy through loss. As we be going through stuff, we really, really, really be needing some therapy, right? So I wanted to give them access to therapy. I wanted to put some money in their pocket because, let's be honest, life be hard, period. But you lose somebody, you lose your better half, it can get really, really hard. So I empathized with that at that time. My man was still here with me. But I empathize with them and so many others. And I started, and y'all don't even understand how people didn't hear me. People didn't want to hear me. I would reach out to people hey, this is something we need to, talk about this. I lost my brother right when George Floyd got killed. And don't get me wrong. I think it was definitely necessary for everybody to come together and band together and to, advocate on his behalf. But it was I was so frustrated because I'm my brother just got killed. And I know 5 other people that just got killed at the hands of Black people. Where are we at? Why y'all not saying nothing about this? I feel you. We don't want to set a precedent. That's cool either. So I get it. I can't join y'all because I got another fight that I'm fighting, right? But I'm just what about how we kill each other like freaking dogs out here in the street all the time, So I was really irritated about it. When I started the campaign, I didn't get a lot of support. People don't want to hear about that. People do not want to hear, people didn't want to hear about it. It's cool. And I'm not going to say everybody. I got some support. But the way that I thought, man, we need to really pay attention to this. This happens so much. I got friends. When people was my cousin got killed, my brother got killed, my uncle got killed, all this stuff. It was that happens all the time, but nobody really want to talk about it or something. I don't know. But it was frustrating because it was not a lot of support. And it wasn't supported until I lost Dolph. And that is the biggest slap in my face. It's taken me so long to even take this brand, take this even serious. I wanted to walk away. When I lost Dolph, I literally was so flabbergasted that I'm talking about the very thing that I'm talking about, that it happens to me in the midst of talking about it. It happens to me asking people to not even just that. I would go downtown. I went down to like help to like stand out, and we was protesting this young boy. He had got killed by the cops. He got killed by some cops, but I believe it was black cops. This was like October 2021, and I went down there and sitting on the courthouse steps trying to advocate on behalf of him or whatever, trying to get people attention that look like us. People like, look, don't pass me nothing. I don't want to talk. Like, it's like, that could be your brother, your cousin. We be so uninterested. It's like we don't give a damn. Like, all we want to care about is all the frilly bullshit that don't even really matter. Like, the stuff that, like, just everything from just material stuff to just stuff that just does not matter, bro. Like, it's so hard to get us to care about each other or ourselves. And that's what's weird to me. It's real weird. And it's just, I don't know what to say. It's like we make a laughing matter out of everything. Social media got us where we like, if we can't find a joke in it, which, don't get me wrong, laughing is good for the soul because it be necessary. But it's like, when we gonna get serious? This is serious. Like, it's people getting taken daily off the streets. Certain environments, I be like, listen, I'm sorry, I'm black. Somebody dang near hear me so rejecting being in certain environments. They'll be like, dang, you like acting like you prejudiced against your own kind. It's not that. We don't care enough. My own kind, on a consistent basis, we ain't caring enough about each other. We don't have a heart towards one another. And I recognize that when I went to Africa back in April. Listen, somebody just said, come to Africa. When I was in Africa back in April, I realized how much anxiety and built up, like, oh my God, like looking over my shoulder, feeling unsafe all the time, how much I felt that. Because when I was over in Africa, first of all, I was out to about 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't even know. I think the time just moved faster over there. Something happens different. I don't know. Ain't figured it out yet. Because I had all the energy. I could have kept going. Go to sleep, wake back up, it's daytime in the car, like, where we going next? Like that. I don't do that in the U.S., right? But I had to use the bathroom. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning. The dang gone. Clubs are closed. We was with, like, my friend's homeboy, whatever, and he's like, oh, we'll pull over right here. We'll take you. And I'm like, they look like they're close. He's like, yeah, it don't matter. And I'm like, okay, let's see. Walk over there. He like, hey, she has to use the bathroom. Can I walk her in? The dude's like, yeah. He's like, oh, it's too dark. I don't have my phone. Let me see your phone. The man gave him, like, these are strangers, right? Gave the phone, like, walked me back there. He didn't think that, like, this. First of all, he wasn't aggressive with the man. Like, bro, no, go home. We closed. It was none of that. It was just the way that they, like, it was like a brother saw his brother and did what brothers do. Like, and saw his sister and did what brothers and sisters do. It was like just the respect there. And I see that, like, we don't have that in our communities. It's like becoming extinct. And it's disheartening. It's hurtful. It's just like, you feel defeated. You know, I've seen people say in comments, and I don't really read comments, but I've seen a few people like, just be quiet and let it be. And I just be like, that's part of the problem. While, like, you know, within our community, our brothers, cousins, little nephews, whoever, stuff happens. It's too much being quiet and letting stuff be. And that's the problem. It's like, who gonna speak up? Who gonna have balls? Grow some balls. Be bold. You know, who gonna do that? We too scared. Like, it's like you be too scared to speak up. Like, it's just, I don't know what to say. I just don't know where we coming to as a people. It just be so disheartening. And it's like, I'm not gonna shut up. I'm not gonna sit down. It ain't about clout. Everybody want to look at the positive as negative, and the negative stuff, it be positive. It be weird. It's like a real brain F-U-C-K. Like, it's clout chasing. It's not advocating for my loved one, making sure that it's not a cold case or anything like that. You take it as just like, everything just clout. Everything ain't clout. Some things are. But you need to even have the wisdom and the sense to be able to see when it is clout and when it's not. But I feel like we just so detached, like somebody said in the comments, like people just detach. You just don't even know. And I'm just like, what I saw when I was over in Africa made me want to pack every bag that I had to move over there. That's how I felt. My kids didn't want to. They like, look, it's too hot. Trey was complaining. But listen, I was really like, I could feel like this each and every day. I could really, people like, they kept saying, Please, ma'am. Wait, what was they saying? It was like, it would say, no, please, we don't have please. May you please? It was the pleasantries, the respect. It's like, give me that on a silver platter and I'll eat it up, yum, yum, good, like I want it. But it's not, it's becoming more and more extinct. And so as I was reminded of my why, I was like, I'm going to get on here and I'm just going to share this, what I'm feeling, because it's really like, it'd be disheartening. It'd be real disheartening. Yeah. Yeah. And I am going to keep pushing, you know, like, you know, when you understand love and loyalty, when you understand what it means, like when you experience like love and, you know, Dolph wasn't the first person I experienced it. I had a father-daughter bond. Like I know what love's for, like my family. I know what that looks like. I know what loyalty means. Like I was raised with morals, values, and principles and things like that. And then as I got older, I yoked with a man who had morals, principles, values, solid, loyal, you know. And the way he was to me in his lifetime, I tell anybody, like, listen, because of how he was to me and how he treated me and what he exampled for me, I mean, it ain't nothing. I can't do nothing but continue to do what I'm doing. Whether it gets on somebody's nerves, whether you're tired, whether whatever the naysayers say, the naysayers can keep saying what they saying because it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you probably have never experienced what I've experienced, from the good to the bad to the ugly. And I don't have nothing to do with that, you know, but I'ma still stand on mine. Like, that man, y'all think as being fans and, you know, like loving the music or whatever, like what he gave y'all, that like people hold on to that. It's like what he gave to me being his family, man, like, yeah, it was something that, like, listen, it's something I'm gonna cherish for the rest of my life. So yeah, but, and even with the naysayers, I'm not sure, I don't trip about it. You know, I don't want to make sure I be wrong in what I'm saying. It's just that, like, just seeing the lack of support with so much to say, that's the part that just be like, this is, okay, take Dolph out the equation. This is something, insert your loved one name up in there. It can happen if it ain't happened already. That's the part that I'm saying. It's not because I'm so sad that naysayers ain't supporting. I'm not saying that I'm sad because of not getting support. I ain't even sad of none of that. All I'm saying is that there's a real problem that's very visible. Facts are there and all of that. And it's like, as a community, what further do you need to go off of to be like, yeah, let me speak up on this because this is the thing. I'm talking about every hood. And the thing about it is, what I realized, well, like my brother was the first, he wasn't hood at all. My brother was like, man, like just never hood. Like, he had an honest job and everything, like preaching and just into church, playing the piano, like all of that type of stuff. At the end of the day, it's not like, within our community, it don't mean, it's a preacher in Memphis. It was a lady that got killed in Memphis not too long ago. 2 people robbed her, killed her, trying to rob her. She was a preacher. This lady could have been a auntie. Like, they should have, like, you could have been looking at, these were teenagers, right? Robbed this lady, killed her in her driveway. It's like, bro, what? Like, this lady wasn't doing nothing. Like, she, like, when I saw her pictures, it's like I felt like I knew her as a teacher. Somebody in my life that showed up or something. And it's just like, the respect. Like, it just happens. It don't happen just because you hood or you're doing something you're not supposed to do or whatever. It just happens all the time. And it's happening more and more. And whatever the reason, whatever, it's a problem. It's like, the whole purpose of, like, Black men deserve to grow old, and me, like, where we stand with this and what I'm trying to do and figure out, because I don't have all the answers, trust and believe. But, like, what do we do? How do we find the solution to this problem? But I guess we got to be too tough. It's some people that be like, I don't want to say nothing because I'm so tough. The streets, you know, street law. It's like, shut up. Shut your mouth. The street law ain't law. It ain't doing nothing. It's, come on now. Like, it don't even exist no more. I think that went out with the 80s or something. Maybe the 90s. Maybe early 2000s. I don't know. It's gone, though. It's extinct. It ain't no moral code no more with the street stuff at all. Period. So don't even keep saying that. So at the end of the day, what is it? What are we doing? What are we If we seeing this as a problem, I mean, if we're not committing to help change the problem and come up with a solution, what are we doing? And that's just where I'm at with it. What are we doing? I mean, we can numb the pain and keep on like being like, okay, let's just laugh and go on with our lives and laugh about something to keep from crying. That's cool. You can do that only for so long. Until that you get that knock on your door and that phone call. You get that phone call that your loved one ain't coming home no more over some silliness. The way that that's gonna hit, listen, it's gonna hit in a way that you're gonna be like, man, you're going to feel connected to what's being said, because it's gonna hit you differently. And if it doesn't hit you differently, that's part of the problem too. So, I see. Yeah. So, yeah. And I want to make this very, very clear. This isn't a cry for, oh my God, nobody's supporting me. That's not this, right? It's not about, I do get plenty of support. So let me say thank you to everybody who is and has been and, just been supportive, is supportive, all of that. Listen, I thank y'all so much, because it does take a voice of many, so it's that exists, right? It's just like, I'm just saying, for it to be such a large problem, a growing large problem, I just don't understand I just don't understand why isn't it more to be done, or I don't know, it just seemed like more should be done. But then you may say, well, what more should be done? And so we got to figure out. I don't have the answers. Again, I really, really don't. Let's see. I got some questions. How does a person move on when you lose someone that has passed? You know what? And I'm going to keep this brief, because I'm going to get off in a minute. But it's like, one thing that I know that I have accepted with loss and grief, you have to come to a place of acceptance and accepting what is. What is that when you born, you ain't know when you was gonna be born. You didn't know when you was gonna come into this world. And one thing for sure and for certain is that you don't know when you're gonna get up out of here. None of us do. And we don't know when our loved ones will. But while you still have lungs and air in those lungs, right? You gotta do as much as you possibly can to make that birth worthwhile, right? You was put here for a purpose. You didn't know when you was gonna get here, why you was put here, but your goal is to be figuring that out, right? And you got work to do. And so for me, healing became a priority, right? I had to heal the hurt in my heart, because my heart was broken, was crushed, and it's still not put together, right? It's better. It's being mended. It's being kind of joined back, pieces of it, right? Little bit by little bit. But I recognize that when God decided to make me and bring me here, all of this stuff that I'm doing now, that was a part of my making. That was a part of my purpose. And I would be doing God a huge disservice. And the people that's attached to me that he gave me relationship with, to love, I would be doing them a disservice by being quiet and just not saying anything and just withering away. I can't. So you have to keep going. To answer your question, how do you move on? It's a choice. It's a choice. Once you heal, I'm not saying that you just move on overnight, because it wasn't an overnight process. This has been a journey, and it's continuing to be a journey. But you make a choice that after you get strong enough to keep going, you know what I'm saying? You tap into your source, how you got here. And if you don't know that it's like, you got to do some work to figure out your whys and all of that. Once you do that, you find the strength and you ask for the strength, and you tap into the strength to keep on going day by day, little by little, heal, pull back, all of that type of stuff. And that's just what it is. But you don't never get over your loved one. I'm not over Dolph. Probably never will be over Dolph. Dolph was that guy, okay? Dolph was, he was a great person. He was a great man to me. He was a great father. He was just, I'm trying to think how many, I've met guys that be like, oh, y'all remind me of each other. I still have not met a man that's like Dolph, period. And not to say, I don't know what the future holds. I can't speak on things that I don't know nothing of. But as of today, it's far and few in between. I ain't met nobody like him. He was one of a kind. And for that, though, I'm just going to cherish it. I'm just going to hold it close to my heart, and everything that I learned from him, everything that I admired from him, I'm just going to hold that. And that's a standard, like it's just the standard, just going forward. So, let me see. Are there any other questions? How does a person move on? How would I move on? Or when do you think will be a good time to move forward? See, that's the thing too, like relationships and stuff like that. A lot of people be like, what about a relationship? What about a relationship? It's like, I don't know what the future holds. So let me say that. But it's so much work that be like, when you broken, it's like a relationship ain't even the next. You gotta heal first. Like a relationship, like I'm broken, and many of us are from different reasons. It may not be lost. Y'all can't hear me? Y'all can't hear me? Can't hear me anymore? I don't know why. Let me see. Now? Let me know if y'all can hear me now. Go out and come back. Aw. You can now? Okay, so no, somebody asked me in my comments, it says, how would I move on, and when do you think would be a good time to move forward in a new relationship? I was saying that a relationship, so many of us be trying to run from hurt to hurt, or from a hurt situation into the arms of something else, right? And the thing is that when you're broken, the goal isn't to like go let somebody fix you. It's to heal yourself, fix yourself. Somebody said, okay, I hope y'all can hear me. But it's like the goal is to fix yourself. You can't be trying to go be in a relationship when it like you just done been crushed. Your heart's been broken. You got to heal first. And for me, I'm still in a healing process. So at the end of the day, it's not for me. At the end of the day, it's a healing that needs to really take place. It's like, fix me first. And I don't know what my future holds. I really don't. But it's like, I think a lot of us, whether you dealing with loss or you're dealing with life, and life be lifing on you, right? At the end of the day, it's like, before you try to go get in with another human being, and you broken, and you got all of this trauma, and you got all of this stuff that you're dealing with, my thing is like, heal that first. Stop trying to go link up with other people, because all you're gonna do is hurt them. They gonna hurt you, and then it's gonna be hurt on top of hurt and all of that. And that's not what is needed. So it's like, relationship ain't the goal. For me, that's not it. I'm not looking for that. I'm not searching for that. I'm not going to say like, oh, I never want that. I always say, watch what you say. It ain't no, I'm going to watch what I say. I don't know what the future holds for me. I don't know what God has for me. I don't. But as of now, it ain't on my agenda nowhere in the foreseeable. You know what I'm saying? To be focusing on a relationship. I got children to focus on their healing. So not only just my healing, but theirs and all of that. A relationship can be a distraction. It could be so many things that I don't even want to that ain't my priority. That's not a part of what I need right now. It's not a necessity. I got a lot of other necessities. And so, yeah, but for some people, they need that. They need that, and maybe they think they need it. Maybe they truly don't, but maybe they feel like they do. And I don't know what that's like. So that's not me. Yeah. But whoever is like that, if you do feel like I need a relationship, I would say just do a whole lot of work on you. Try to find who you are. Why? Before you even try to link up with somebody else, try to find who you are. And, just heal yourself, go to therapy, and just make sure whenever you're ready, when you think you're ready for that relationship, make sure you're whole. Make sure you're not broken. Make sure that you're not going into it looking to be fixed, because can't nobody fix you. I say for real, the only person I feel like that truly and spiritually speaking is God. I feel like I have had to really just kind of be so like, I believe the power in the tongue. You ask, you shall receive. I feel like I say something and it come to pass. And now that I believe it and I hold it on so dearly to my life, like I recognize I said that and this came to pass. Like it's so many things that now I'm up there saying like, God, look, I don't know. I don't really know what I want, but I want you to give me what the very best for me. Because see, I didn't know when I met Dolph that I was going to experience one of the best things ever, right? So now that I see that you be looking out, continue to look out on your terms. And that's where I am, spiritually speaking. Everybody, I pray that people get there, but I know it's hard. I know it can be hard. It can be like, but that just seems so cliche. That just seems like that's what everybody say. I get it. I know, but just try it, because where I'm at, you know. It is power in the tongue. Yes, it is. And I don't know, there's no other questions that I have, but I do need to probably let y'all go. I just felt compelled to come on here. I be random with my lives, I know. But I just want y'all to continue to help me spread y'all voices. These shirts, these Black Men Deserve to Grow Old shirts, these Dolph Deserve to Grow Old, all of that is not even about like the brand itself in terms of like the success of it. It's not the success of the brand for me. It's like the message being spread far and wide. Like, do you know how many times when I'm out, I be having all different types of people, but they just be looking like, reading what I say. Sometimes it be old ladies like putting their fist up, clapping men. You know, like some people be like they in solidarity. They love the message. Some people be looking like all men deserve. And I be listen, we not about to have that conversation. Look, advocate for yours while I advocate for mine, okay? Like, listen, not saying that I don't think they deserve, but that's not what we talking about right here. Like, look, I'm not trying to fight the good fight for every single body. I barely can fight the good fight for my damn self. So, you know, let's be honest. So when people do be looking like that, I'm like, if you feel that all men deserve, go advocate for your people. Whatever that fight is, go. But, yeah, that's all I got to say. So, continue just to support, to share, to sign a petition. I'm going to repost it in a minute, but just share, just even if it's just Black Men Deserve in writing, it doesn't matter. Remind your friends, your family, your circle. Black men deserve to grow old. And what that means is that like, hey, like we got to respect each other more. We got to love each other. We folks, these non-Black folks don't kill in the midst of killing and dogging out each other like that. That's just kind of backwards, you know? And I even get the whole intraracial crime stuff. Y'all, trust me, anybody that want to be like, well, you know, crime happens in the community in which you live. I know about all of that. But it's a problem. And my whole purpose is that we got to solve it. And so, yeah. Just advocate with me. Advocate for your people. And I just thank y'all who all has been down and being down and all of that. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And we gonna make some change. Guarantee it. Mark these words. I said that it's power in my tongue. It's power in all of our tongues. But I recognize the power in my tongue. Speak things into existence. Change will come about. Good change. Like necessary change. Well-needed change. It will come about. And that's something that I'm going to make sure that happens. Whatever I got to do, change will happen. So thank y'all for coming on. Oh, my God. Air hug to y'all. Bye, y'all. Oh, wait. Aria want to say something? What you want to say, Aria?
Hi.
What you want to say? Come here. They can't see you. A non-negotiable, sis. You sure right, Miss Wisdom. What you trying to say, girl?
Hey, guys. And thank you.
They can't see you. You got to come on.
What do you mean?
Okay, once you see yourself, they can see you.
Hey, and I'm happy that
Here.
you...
Here. What you want to say? Come on, we got to be quick.
Hey, I'm happy that you really follow us and you like it, and we're trying our best. My mom is. So we're just trying our best to keep us safe, happy. So thank you so much.
Oh, we trying our best for what, boo-boo?
To keep us safe.
To keep us
And
safe.
my mom, she's putting too much pressure on her. So we want to give her less pressure. And I'm happy that she just really trying to just make sure we stay safe in her.
Yeah, no, I am. And pressure, you keep saying that. She said this prayer the other day talking about, God, my mom has so much pressure on. What's this pressure you talking about?
You have so much pressure on you that you're trying to keep us safe and happy.
I'm happy. And you be talking about I work too much.
You work a lot.
Yeah. We got a lot of work to do.
Thank you for the hearts. I see those hearts.
She's so silly. They said, how old are you now, Aria? In Jesus' name. My two favorite numbers added together.
4 plus 2. That's how old I am.
Well, that's not my two favorite numbers.
Well, it's not my 2 favorite numbers, but I can give them a math.
Yes.
Because the equal is my number. What's 4 plus 2? It's 6. And that is how old I am. Get the groove on.
Get the groove on. This girl right here. Y'all, I think I'm going to give you want to do a fashion show for your birthday? Huh? I'm asking you, do you want to do that? I know I said you can, but I'm saying, is that what you want to do?
Of course I do. I'll probably do a zombie. I'll probably do one on my 8th birthday, okay?
Okay, girl. Yeah, well, I'm thinking I'm going to do a fashion show for Aria's birthday.
And
y'all.
me and my cousins, me, Maddie, and Nugget, we're going to be doing some designs. We don't have to look for designs because we're going to make the designs. Right?
Make the designs.
Right?
Yes, girl, you fashion designer.
I'm
girl.
a fashion designer. She's a fashion designer because mommy and I am this mini fashion designer. My name is Mia J, but mini Mia J. Hey, girl. Mia J, toolbox right here.
Girl.
Daddy, come down.
Yeah, Trey don't be liking all of this, y'all. Aria is like, she a Pisces. So if it's any Pisces is out there, y'all know how they be. Them Pisces is got, they the life of the party. They look.
Get that groove.
Girl, she is nothing but energy. Like, look, it's like, how do you keep going? Like, when you got this, Trey be laid back like Dolph. Like, he like just a mini Dolph. A mini Dolph, and this is mini Mia, but on steroids. God bless her. She on steroids. All she do is just like play all day.
So thank you for letting me play a lot. You are made from God. God made you well. And if you're a boy, you are handsome. And if you're a girl, you are pretty. So thank you.
One more question. Somebody asked me, how do I stay so wise, y'all? Listen, wisdom. Wisdom. I did a whole Bible study series on wisdom, right? Wisdom is something that, like, when God created the earth, and I would have to show y'all because this was real cool. I never knew until I did my study. But wisdom is something that, like, you got to tap into. Like, you got to ask, like, in the Bible, it said, like, you know, one of the kings in the Bible, Samuel, I think it was Samuel. Listen, I'm still on my journey, but I believe it was Samuel, right? And out of everything he could ask for, he asked for wisdom. And it was like, it says in the Bible, like, that's more than asking for anything like riches, gold, silver, because it fills you with so much, right? So I just began to ask for it so much, right? Just over and over again. Like, God, just give me wisdom. Just give me wisdom so I can know what to do, how to do what I'm doing, because I truly don't know. I've never lived this life before. And I feel like when you ask for things, you receive them. And I just think on top of that, I don't know, I think it's a part of just how I was made. And like, it's something, I don't know, it dates. I've been like this kind of like for a long time. Like, even when I was younger, my aunt would be like, oh, you been here before, you didn't. So I don't know, maybe it's just a little DNA, but I do specifically ask for, like, man, just make me wiser. Make me wiser because I need it. I don't know how to navigate this in the capacity that I've been left to navigate things in. So I don't know. So ask for it. King Solomon, thank you. I said Samuel. I was close. That's what I'm talking about. Along came Allie to help me out.
Go
Listen.
David, that feet.
Thank you,
Go
girl.
David,
It was
that
King
the
Solomon.
feet.
But y'all, I'm about to let y'all go. We gotta go. I gotta feed them. Y'all did a good job, Queen, on them. Oh, thank you. I gotta go. I gotta feed these kids. Shador said, "Hey, Aria."
Who said that?
I just told you.
Thank you.
What'd you say? Oh, Sanders.
Yeah. Thank you. Go football. Go football. Go football. Go football. Go football. Hey. Go football. Go football. Go football. Hey. Go football.
Girl, calm down. Oh my God. Okay, go football. You don't even remember the team name. Team name. What team?
What letter does it start with?
A B. Well, C and then B. You don't remember, do you? I know. Talk about go football. Why don't you go ask your brother? How about that?
But are y'all gonna be off when I come back?
Girl, we getting off, yes.
No.
It's the Colorado Buffs, okay?
Colorado, go Colorado, go Colorado, go Colorado, go Colorado. Hey, and you said hey to me, I said hey to you. So hey, I see the laughing. I know it's funny.
Girl,
I like the hearts.
Okay, come on, let's say bye. Don't be looking crazy. Come on now. Come on. You want to say bye? Just say
bye.
Bye-bye.
I love the heart. There's a heart there.
Yeah, she is a vibe. I promise.
There.
Okay. Well, bye.
I want to see some laughing faces.
Okay, can y'all give her some laughing faces so we can go? Because clearly, the sis...
Thank you. You're the best. Thank you so much. Ooh. Those are some good faces.
OMG.
Thank you so much. Rather.
Oh my God, y'all. Okay, bye, Aria. Go get your shoes on.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.
I still see them. I see them everywhere.
Girl, they giving you laughs and hearts. So you double up.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, well, y'all, it's been real.
Thank you.
It's been real. Have a good... What's this, Thursday?
Thank you.
We about to go get some chicken.
Thank you.
Girl. Talk to you. Listen, see y'all later. Take care. Thank y'all for coming on. I'm going to try to do these a little bit more often, but I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye, y'all.
Hey, what it do, man? I appreciate you making it this far in the video. Please do me one solid. Go below to the link in the description and follow my second channel, IQ Shawty's Revenge. We on the road to 5K. Yeah.